So yeah, after I got high, and I smoked like most of the blunt, my sugar daddy wanted to have sex with me again before I get home. And I was like, sure, why not? So we he parked his white truck at the soccer field, like nearby the soccer field, and he used a blanket, paper towels, wipes, towel just to put it at the back seat just in case I squirted in his face. And I think he also used a condom, or probably he didn't, but who fucking cares? And and he also fucked me real good. Excuse my language. I'm so sorry, you two. Do not detonize me. Please do not monetize me. I'm so sorry. I just like to speak out of my mind. I just like to speak my mind. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have that. But who cares? Anyway, so I sucked his dingling, and he fucked me real good for 30 minutes. And he also ate my cooter cat real good. And honey, when it comes to dudes that be eating my punani real good, my pussy and my booty hole tickles a lot. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it tickles a lot. Yo, I wasn't supposed to be saying this on YouTube, but again, I don't give a fuck. It's my channel. I can speak my mind however I want to. Again, y'all, I'm so sorry for those out there, for everything that just came out of my mouth. It's making you feel uncomfortable and off guard. Just feel free to leave my channel, okay? Leave the video, X out, and go on to the next video of wherever you want to watch. I am so sorry. I'm just a very wild woman. I love to speak my mind, no matter what, at all. But yeah, anyways, when it comes to any sex partner or smoking buddies that be licking my booty hole, licking my big fat clit, trust me, I'm ticklish. I'm that ticklish down there. I'm not kidding. But for those out there that want to eat my pussy so bad, just be gentle. Just be gentle with your tongue. Just don't do it. Just don't do it rapidly. We're at a point I'm this close of peeing in your mouth, like squirting in your mouth. And honey, I'm also a squirter. But if you don't mind, then it's all good. I wouldn't mind squirting on your face, on your chest, or maybe you can use it as my special pussy juice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after we got finished having sex for good 30 minutes again, I smoked. He rolled me another blunt, another fat blunt again, and I smoked it on my way home. And Paul asked me questions. If he asked me a really, really good, serious question, if my mom knew that I was dating an older guy, and I told him no. I lied to my mother and told her that I was going to hang out with a guy friend that I went to school with, and he's like my age, but that was a lie. And it's because I didn't want my mom to know that. And trust me, my mother is against people that are dating older spouses, and she just thinks it's disgusting. Which is why I had to lie, and not, it's because I don't want my mom to know my personal business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's best when it comes, and ladies, listen to me when I say this. When it comes to you girls out there that be dating any guy that is older than you, like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, it don't matter. Just make sure you do not let any of your peoples know. Like if your loved ones and friends that are closed-minded about this and against people that date senior citizens, just, it's best for y'all not to let them know, because it will cause more drama. It will even affect and cause just to ruin your relationship with your love, with your, your love bug. And I don't want that for y'all. I don't want that for y'all at all. Which is why I had to lie and tell my mother that I was going to hang out with a guy friend. And Paul was okay with it, but at the same time, he just felt bad that, I had to lie to my mom and everything. And he also reads the Bible. He just thought lying to my mother was a sin, but at the same time, he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And I also told Paul that, hey, I told her that we're exactly going to go on a nice date together to Sawgrass Mills Center. And yeah, again, my mother was okay with me spending time with friends to don't matter what places it is. The thing is, my mother, I just didn't want my mother to disown me or be mad at me that I started dating an older guy for the first time. And talking about this just reminds me of how much I be watching the TLC TV show called 90 Day Fiancé. And the other show, I forgot. There was this show that I used to watch that was about any spouse, boy or girl, that date an older person. And my mom also gets disgusted by that too. And she also gets disgusted by another TLC TV show called Love Triangle, if I'm correct. Yeah, the people that be feeling closed-minded about people that are in polygamy relationships and polyamory relationships. And that is also my dream as well. But I'm still have to think about it and see if I would be ready for all that. But still, my first step is that, I'm dating a sugar daddy that spoils me, cherishes me, loves me to the fullest. And now my next step is that if I'll be ever ready to be in a polygamy relationship, it's my biggest worries and I'm still sleeping on it. What else? So yeah, after Paul dropped me off home, I had to spray a huge amount of perfume before I walk into the door. And I hugged Paul and I told him how grateful and very blessed and happy that it was my first time spending all day and all night with him for the past 4 days. To the mall, to his crib, him spoiled me weed, him giving me good dick, him giving me good, delicious homemade meals. It was just a huge satisfaction to me. And ladies, let me know if you ever had a dude, if you have a dude right now that do all the above, treat you good and everything, let me know in my DMs so I can advise you to how to keep the relationship going. And I really hope it stays that way as well. I really hope he's the one. I pray to God and I really hope he's the one I'm looking for. Okay? So, yeah, I hugged Paul. I kissed him for a good 5 minutes before getting inside the house. And I said to him, I really hope we can make this happen again. And he said, don't worry, baby. When the time is right and when I'm not busy, then I'll text you and call you. Like always, I love you, boo. And yeah, so I left his truck. I gathered all my things and I went inside the house. And yeah. And after, I cleared everything out. I just collected all my weed and everything. I put it in a hiding spot. I came to my mother just to make sure she's all right. I handed her food, drinks, and she even asked me more questions again of where I went the entire time. And I told her that I had to spend 3 days with with another friend, a guy friend. And I told her that I was gonna, go to every church community that he lived right nearby. And it's true, because Paul lived right near the church and he also lives right near the graveyard, which hopefully one day I can go on a nice date with him at the graveyard, look at every tombstone of how long ago these people died. And I know it sounds weird, but still, anywhere on a date, it doesn't matter to me. I love to go on dates. So, yeah, My mother was concerned you know how she is. She's always concerned every time I come home from somewhere. And after that, she just left it alone and she ate her dinner, watched some TV, and I went back to my room and I prayed to God again of how grateful I am for everything He has done for me, making Valentine's Day very special, just like I've always wished for. And just to be honest with y'all, I never had Valentine's Day date like this before, and it was my first time. And I really thought this morning when I woke up, I really thought I was going to spend Valentine's Day alone. But luckily, God answered my prayers to make sure, and He promised that He'll make that day special for me by me spending all day with Paul, going to the mall, treating me real good, taking me places elsewhere. And it just felt like a major dream come true to me. Like for real, you have no idea how happy I am. I'm very speechless. I don't know what else to say about this, but yeah, it turned out, Valentine's Day was exactly what I wanted, and hopefully by next year, hopefully, Paul will promise me that he'll make Valentine's Day like this again for next year, and I pray to God that, it'll happen again next year. And I'm saying this is because 2024 is exactly my year, and I feel like good things are exactly coming as I expected. I'm glowing, honey. I'm glowing. I'm popping. I told you, the devil is a lie. The devil cannot destroy me. God always there for me. God always has my back. Whatever I pray and I wish for, He always makes sure it comes true right away. Or it'll take a few days, or it takes a little bit of time for it to happen. And He does make it happen for me, honey. That's one thing. But anyways, that's it for this video. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. And thank you for listening as well. For the ones that kept, for the ones that kept watching and listening carefully of everything that I said on my YouTube video. And hopefully by the next time I make another story time like this, I'm going to make sure I'll make it more as entertaining as y'all want. I'm going to make sure I keep on making videos like this every time. I feel like making YouTube videos is very fun so far. Like, I really enjoyed expressing my story time, expressing my thoughts, being myself. I should, like, honestly, I should be a YouTuber. I should be an influencer. Like, deadass, I should be. I feel like doing this is way better than going on live streams on Instagram. But I love doing live streams on Instagram, but it can be irritating to me sometimes, but I don't care. But anyways, y'all have a good night or day wherever you at in every state or countries. Hopefully, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.